Hi everybody, this is Angelica. How are you today? I hope you're doing really well. Today's video is going to be called The Spiritual Path is Full of Tests and Challenges and Difficulties. And you know, sometimes I think when you're a spiritual person and you have in your heart a deep need to make the world a better place, be really good to others, love others, do the right thing, have compassion, you have a lot of empathy, very sensitive. Oftentimes, you know, people that are like this, will ask themselves, why then, if I'm, you know, spiritual and I know this information, why am I being tested so much? And why am I having so many difficulties coming into my life? And so I get this a lot. I actually had a comment, believe it was yesterday or today, about, you know, just the difficulties that come along on this path. And I think, too, because we're so sensitive, the types of people that are spiritual, we oftentimes will be really hard on ourselves and blame ourselves, especially when everybody else is a certain way. And then here we are this other way that's way different. And we're really trying to make our, you know, make our mark with this new way of being, which is all about love and happiness and making the world a better place and creating a new earth. So this is where the challenge comes in, because we kind of sometimes may compare ourselves to others, because it appears as if on the surface level of things that the people who are not on this particular path that we're on seem to have a really easy time. They don't seem to get as many difficulties, and they seem to be really good at the things of the world and this earthly plane. And, you know, people on the spiritual path are not as good at the spiritual plane. I mean, no, not the spiritual plane. I'm so sorry. They're not as good at the earthly plane. We come here with a whole different ball of energy. We come here knowing and seeing very clearly, not only seeing, but feeling deep within ourselves the pain in the world and all the things that need to be changed. And we just so badly want these things to happen. So we go through this, you know, time of challenge and this path of tests. And this is all happening because we need to go through growth experiences. Not that we don't already have the information, because we do. It's embedded in our DNA. It just needs to be awakened and activated so that we can get really strong in ourselves, and we can, you know, move this energy forward in the world in the way that it needs to move forward and change some of these structures. So, as you know, I talk about that a lot, changing the systems and the structures of the world. And oh my gosh, what a big job that is. And what a big, you know, weight to have to carry. So, you know, we don't have to do it alone, though. I mean, we have each other, and we are all going through this at the same time. And we can really, you know that there are more and more people that are going to be getting their awakening, and they're going to be, you know, opening up to this new type of energy. And not only that, maybe some people that aren't necessarily quote unquote awakening are going to be more open to the energy, because they have just had enough, you know, of the regular type of living, and they kind of see, maybe this isn't, you know, maybe this isn't all exactly what I had thought it was. Because it's like you have to go through so many trials and tribulations and challenges before you get it, and the light bulb goes on. And that's what these tests are about. Because if we were to just be happy right now, like say, you know, we're on a spiritual path and, you know, not very many other people are, or maybe they are, they're beginning to. And so we can't just, this can't just be an easy process to where we just like wake up in this like new spiritual way, because there's a merging taking place of the spiritual energy and the physical body. And this merging of spiritual energy and the physical body has to blend, okay? Because the mission isn't necessarily just coming here and being spiritual, because we can't. Because we have this challenge, this huge challenge of merging the physical with the spiritual. And as these energies interplay and connect and start to really balance and merge with each other, then we become more balanced, and then we become more peaceful. Then we can share the spiritual knowledge that we came here with the regular, everyday person. If you come across to a regular, everyday person in like your, you know, your way out there, you know, they can't relate. And this is another thing I always talk about. We want to make it so that our spiritual energy can be very practical and can be really utilized in the earth plane. Because if we don't, then it's not going to make sense to anybody. And it has to make sense for people to really get it and to understand. So we go through these growth opportunities, these challenges, these difficulties in, you know, our soul merging with our physical body pretty much. And the tests to help us, because I think with spiritual people, it's not that we automatically come here. I think everybody does with this beautiful, loving heart, this beautiful, loving energy. And then we get immersed in this world of difficulty and challenge and really hard lessons, because this earth, there's so much going on that's not in alignment with that energy. So the challenges are really opportunities for us to be able to take that energy and work in the world with it. Because what's the use of the spiritual energy if we can't work in the world with it? If we can't change the structures that are not working anymore in this earth plane? And that is what this is for. That is why we have challenges, difficulties, learning to work in this world with the energy. Now, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, because when I went to the meditation retreat and I go there and you can be in meditation so much, it feels so wonderful to be in that spiritual space. And I can tell you, it would have been really easy for me to be like a monk, okay? Because I could stay there forever. I could stay and sit in meditation in that place that I went forever, because you know what? I'm so in tune with that energy that it's like so natural for me, and I feel so at home with it, and I don't have to deal with the everyday challenges of life. But what good would that really do? It would do some good in adding to the energy of the planet and raising the vibration. And so many people choose to go that path, and that's fine. For me, and I think for maybe a lot of you watching the videos, it could be that you have a different mission. And that mission is bringing this spiritual energy and actually changing the dynamics of the interactions that we have with, you know, everyday life, so that these things can start to change and grow and begin to flourish and become happy and peaceful. And it's not just going to happen like that. It's an evolution process. It's happening more and more every single day. And as we continue to grow and continue to get through the hurdles of the earthly plane and continue to move through these tests and challenges, we become more grounded in our purpose, more grounded in our mission, and we can bring that out to the world. And it's an ongoing process that doesn't just end. We continue to grow, continue to get better, continue to expand the love that we have in our hearts for humanity and for each other. And, you know, no one's ever going to be perfect, whatever perfect is, because there's always going to be the next challenge. There's always going to be the next difficulty that you're going to have to get over so that you can become even better, more of yourself more, love others more, love the earth more, do what you came here to do. So that is why the spiritual path is full of tests. And I hope this video really helped you to understand that. So I started a new site called Circle for Awakening, and it's a site where everybody can get together and talk. There's a question and answer page where if you have questions, because I can no longer answer a lot of questions through my email, through my other website, Angel Star Therapies. I get tons of questions, people really wanting help from me. And unfortunately, I just don't have enough time in the day to answer all of these questions. So I set up a system to where it works for me to be able to put more time into an overall website to where if you have questions, I will answer them within 24 hours, just like I do with my clients that contact me through my my services page on Angel Star Therapies. Also, there's a forum where everyone can talk and bring in their information. I have blogs and videos there, which today I have a video on that I just put up called The Meanings of Dreams, and where I talk about dreams and what the meanings of dreams are to you, or how to interpret your dreams on a personal level so that they make sense to your life and you're actually getting the benefit and the message that it's trying to teach you. Also, I'm going to be doing a monthly live call on the website, so that will be really beneficial, and I'm going to have other people join me on these calls. So we can start to get together more, start to talk more, start to, you know, bounce ideas off each other, you know, our dreams, our goals, our wishes, our missions, how we can start moving in those directions. And I just wanted to put this site out there so it would give people a chance to maybe, you know, get more more information on a personal level from not only me but other people. And I just thought this was a way to be really helpful and make it, you know, accessible to you if you need that kind of information. But my YouTube channel will remain the same as it always has, and I'm really thankful for you guys watching these videos. You guys inspire me. You guys give me telepathically or collectively information on what you need to hear, and I try to put that out there because I just go off of my own intuition as to what, you know, what it is you guys need to hear, the information that's going to be most helpful to you at this time. So if you would like to sign up for Circle for Awakening, the link is below the video. You can just go ahead and sign up there. But if you do have any questions, on the home page, there is a little tab on the site that says Need Help. So if you need help or you have any questions about the site, just send an email through that and someone will get back to you within 24 hours to answer your questions. So, and on top of that, I already have, I think about 7 videos up there already, and those are all about the 5-element system that I really want to put into place. And what this 5-element system is it's basically ways that you can balance all the bodies that you have, the physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and the creative, your mission, and your passion in life. So getting all those different sides of yourself and doing certain techniques and taking steps to start balancing those particular areas in your life. So it's really a beneficial little series that I did there, the 5 elements. And then there's also a video on how to implement these things into your life on a daily basis. You've got to start small and then, you know, keep making the habit patterns. I also have blogs written that correspond with those videos on the site. So check it out. It's a really great thing. See if it could be beneficial to you and help you. But if not, that's okay. It's not for everybody. But you can just still watch the videos that I have on YouTube. And I also have a lot of other things going on that I'm implementing. It's just steps for me too. I have all these really, really big dreams, and I'm just taking the next step to get to that. So I'm very much a person that likes to plan things and to get to the big picture, which is eventually creating, you know, heaven on earth and making this place a livable place for everybody, a place where people don't have to feel pain anymore or, you know, be sad. They can be happy. Everyone can be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy and deserves the chance to be happy. But of course, we're all in this together, and we're all going through our own tests and challenges at this time, and we're just doing the very best we can do. And I tell my kids all the time, you know, doing the very best you can do is all you can do. And as long as you put your all into it, then things will work out. The universe has a way of opening up doors. If you continue to move forward, it'll feel really heavy. It'll feel really difficult. It'll feel like you can't go on anymore, like you just want to give up. But don't ever, ever give up. Don't ever give up on your spiritual path. Don't ever give up on your intuition. Don't ever give up on what you believe in, because it's so important, and it will work out, and the universe will support you. Even if it doesn't look like it right now, it'll all work out. And it's true. I mean, it's just, there's so many stories that show that example of that being a reality everywhere. So I've just read so many. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I will talk to you soon. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.